Hey guys, from MudMowers. Today we're going to be romping my off-road tractor. Enjoy! So I've been working pretty hard on this thing, and one of the changes are I've changed my fuel regulator out to a 1 to 100 psi one. So that's this gauge on it, but doesn't really read anything right now. I had that old one here, you could just spin it right here, but it started leaking everywhere. And I've also got this electric fuel pump on here. It's like 1 to 5 psi, because the plastic one varied too much from idle and full RPM, so these carburetors had a hard time like getting fuel. But those are pretty much all the changes I've done, except also for painting this thing. It looks really nice. Got these Briggs & Stratton logos on it. But we're gonna romp this thing, so enjoy. Okay, so I was just going up this hill. I kind of went through this puddle here, and then all of a sudden my front end dragged that way. Looks like the bump clutch went all the way up there. And what happened is my tire fell off. It's right there. Now it looks like the spindle actually broke out of it from what I see now. I thought the clip fallen off, but it didn't actually. It's a spindle just... Oh wow. That is bad. That thing sheared right off. It's not very hot though, it's not hot at all. Nothing's hot. Ooh, that's bad. It's not very good. I have never seen one of those shear off before. That is 3/4 of an inch steel there. That is crazy. So, gotta grab me a new spindle, I guess. Somehow I have to flip it up on its side there so I can put the new one on. I mean, that is... You can see I welded this piece in here because these always bend. But it seems like it broke right where the weld stopped. This is solid weld back there. Just snapped right there. That is... I've never had that happen before. So yep, the spindle's still in there. This one's all good. I might want to check that on that one now, see if there's any cracks. Everything's all good though. So, I'm gonna grab a new spindle. Okay, let's find a spindle. So I've got a ton of axles up above here. Right up there. Just gotta figure out which one's the Craftsman ones and the John Deere. Oh yeah, one other thing. I might have not showed you guys this engine yet, but if I can kind of get the light here. This is a military standard engine. It's a 2-cylinder. It's about 3 horsepower, but you can make it go about 10. Probably rejetting it and such because they make these very low horsepower so they can get a long life out of it. But this thing's pretty watertight. It's got a little air box there, and the other tube actually goes like underneath the engine where the blow housing is. So we gotta find a use for this thing sometime. So there's a Craftsman axle. There's another one. So it's gonna pop one of these spindles out, like this one, because it doesn't have the... has both arms there, and it doesn't have... does have it, but I can just take that C-clip out there. Okay, we're back at the lawn tractor. Got all the parts here. Hopefully everything I should need. I forgot that little pick to take off the little caps on the tires here. That one doesn't have one, but oh, I'm lucky. You can see it down there. Doesn't have that rubber cap either, so that's good. So I'm gonna set this camera down here. Video's just fine. I'm gonna check the alignment on it. Make sure I didn't bend anything else. Looks perfect. You can see that. Might be out just a tad, but it's how it's probably always been. So start it up now. starts like nothing. Oh yeah. Back on all four now. Okay, so just got all washed off now. I'm gonna take the light and I'm gonna see if I can see any cracks on this one. I don't actually feel anything with my fingernail. Get the light now. We're also gonna wash off the broken spindle over there. Let's see what it looks like. See, this one's got some lot of weld in there. So this thing won't bend at all. But this thing right here will just break. So, see what we can see. I don't see any cracks. I'm gonna try wiping it off. Cleaning it down a little bit. Self paper towel. Hey. That's all I really have to clean this grease and stuff off. Spray it off now again. So yeah, that one doesn't look broken from what I can see. Whew. This thing's like cobweb cleaner. Whew. Get you guys in there. Doesn't look broken at all. So we're gonna go and clean off the old spindle over there. Okay, so I got the spindles and everything cleaned off. That was the one break. You can see the rust here. You see it's rusted back here quite a bit, and then it's a little bit rusted. And there's some little streaks of rust. And then it stops right about here. It just gets to all this broken stuff. Same on this side. It's really rusted for about, I'd say, quarter of the way. Then it kind of breaks off into some streaks, and then about 1/3 of the way. This is about 1/3, and then 2/3 it just breaks all off at once, it looks like. That's how this thing went something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it went just like this. You can actually see that this thing has got quite a lot of wobble in it. Like it was detached back there for the whole time, or it's probably detached like this. So there's a big crack in the back. But you can see this thing will not go on. It locks down right about there, but it's got all this play in it. So yeah, check your spindles, because it's been broken for a long time. Now if this plate was welded to the bottom here, there's actually a tiny bit of weld that got there, but that won't have changed anything. If it's welded all the way across there, because you can see this weld where the spindle meets this plate. If this was all welded up here too, this thing probably wouldn't have broke there. So it's all scraped here from skidding along. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me romping really hard and breaking the spindles. It's pretty fun. Never had that happen before, but I'm going to be working on a new way to do that. Some plans I'd like to do is definitely switch out the exhaust, like I've said. I've got to put a higher amp stator on it, because this is the low amp. The higher amps can be found on like V-twins with electric PTOs, because this fuel pump actually is draining the battery more than that thing can charge. I shut it off and it was still running, because the key actually doesn't kill the engine, and you can see it jump up pretty good. Took about 0.2 volts when I turned it on, and it was just barely rising, but like if I run the lights or anything, it's just gonna drain the battery faster than it can charge the battery. So next video, I'll be putting a new higher amperage stator on, but Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more.